Hi guys, it's me Ariana here, and yes, I'm in my onesie, yay! Today I'll be talking about Vid Inc. 2013. What is Vid Inc? Well, let me tell you what it is. It is Australia's first ever YouTube convention. What did it have? It had the biggest YouTubers, well not all of them, but some of them come down to Sydney to either give you guys workshops on how to either promote yourself, what times to upload, how to edit your videos, I'm guessing. I don't really know, I'm making this up, but they gave you tips on YouTube, let's just say that. Pretty much just all the YouTubers came down and, you know, got to meet their fans and talk about stuff and perform. I'm going to tell you guys how I thought of Vid Inc. and what's going on right now. So, once I got to Vid Inc, it was just before 10 p.m. and I had a look at the line because that's what you do. And I went to go look at the line and it was long as. It was crazy. It was like from the convention center all the way down to Darling Harbour, like as in like Harbourside. And if you're from Sydney and you know your city, it was long. It just kept going. So I was like, whoa, this place, this Sydney Convention Centre, is going to be insanely packed. I was there in one of the stores, the Mass Present store. It was right next to the stage at the back, the dance stage. It was right next to there. Oh no, that was a water shop. I was next to the water shop. That was my store, so I got in kind of first. And I was like, okay, these people will all start rushing in soon because it's nearly 10 o'clock. But then I walked in and it was still empty and like an hour passed and still it was empty. And I was like, okay, something's up maybe. I don't know. I thought that it would be more packed even later on, but it wasn't that packed. That's how I thought. Or maybe it's because there wasn't that many stores. Anyways, when I talk about the stores, I walked into the event and there was a massive room. I can't explain how big it was because it was big and I'm like a tiny little girl and this place was like insanely crazy big. And all they had was the ticket people, like on the, just when you walk in and give their ticket, on the right hand side you had the stage with seats. That was for a workshop, but then because it was too noisy they had to move the workshops downstairs and that became a meet and greet place. That big area was not filled with anything. It was just there with like these random lights. They glowed like different colors. I don't know what the point of that was. I don't know if it was to make it look pretty or like to show that that room was being used, but it really wasn't. And at the back right hand corner was a little cafe which didn't have a variety of food. I would think that, you know, people would get hungry so you'd want more stalls. You could have had more stalls, guys. Just saying. I was done with that side. I was walking to my stall and then I was like, whoa, the stage and the chairs are set out so awesome because it was. And then I scanned my face to that side of the room and I was like, what? Is that it? That's exactly the words I said. I really expected there to be heaps of stores. I don't know if you guys were thinking like, if you guys thought there would be heaps of stores too, because I did, and I don't know, I just felt like I wanted to like walk through all the stores like, oh god, that's so cool, look at that, oh yeah, let's take a photo, oh let's buy that, buy this, buy that. But like the only things you could really buy were like bottles of water that lit up on the bottom, and that was like $4, and then there was like sweet and sour straps, which are lollies that are like this long. What else could you buy? Stuff from the comic shop, and then merchandise. I think that's about it. There was like 6 to 4 stores, which is kind of disappointing. Well, for me it was. I don't know about you guys, but it was. Besides that, I had my friends there, and yeah, so if I didn't have my friends there, I'm pretty sure I'd be bored out of my brains doing nothing. Besides that, everything was good. I got to meet some of the big YouTubers. I got to meet D-trix. I love you. I met Kimmy Smiles. She's so nice. Keenan Cahill. He's cute. All I want to say was that if they do plan on having one next year, 1, organize the lines properly. 2, if you're gonna hire out a massive venue, make sure to use the space. 3, have more food stuff inside because people get hungry. 4, have more stalls. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would volunteer to have their stall in there and sell stuff. 5, just don't wait till the end to tell us that Jenna Marbles isn't going to do her performance. So after Vidinc finished, I went home, got home around 10, went to bed. But usually before I go to bed and when I go to an event, I like to go into the event and read what people say about it. So I did. That's what I did. And I went through the comments and they were all negative comments, which isn't good for an event. And I was just reading, and I was still reading for an hour. Then I went off the page and then came back on to refresh it, and the comments were disabled. So I'm guessing they saw all of that and decided to turn it off. And people started writing in their photos, saying this and that and this and that, and everyone was liking each other's comments and it was just going insane. And I was like, yep, I'm going to bed and I'll read it in the morning. So I went to bed and then people were still going in the morning, and I just wanted to let you know what it was all about. The complaints were about why meet and greets were so expensive when they just got to meet the people that they met for like 1 second, a photo, hug, and then bye. When usually a meet and greet is like a meet and greet, you know what I mean? People were complaining how general admission people would also sneak into the meet and greet line without having a ticket. What else happened? So someone came to our store, the MAS Present store, to ask for a photo. We took the photo. Marco, which is the guy who runs MAS Presents, asked, "Excuse me, may I look at your VIP bag?" And she kindly showed us. And all that was in there was like 2 papers of like the run sheet of that day and a pair of cheap glasses. I thought a Vid Inc goodie bag would be filled with this and that and this and that. I keep saying that, but it's kind of disappointing because that's not even a VIP bag. That's pretty much just saying, here, have a lanyard that says that you're a VIP person and have a free pair of glasses. You might as well have said that instead of a VIP goodie bag, because that was not a goodie bag. I'm done. I also saw 2 complaints about no first aid. Every event should always have a first aid place, because what if something happened to one of the YouTubers? Where are you going to take them? Yeah, I guess the only good thing about this whole Vid Inc thing was that they brought these massive people here, and like most of us, I'm guessing, I'm hoping, got to meet the people that we wanted to meet, and if we didn't, then that just sucks. Sucks lollipops. So, last but not least, I want to know what you guys thought of Vid Inc. Did you have fun? What didn't you like? What do you think they need to improve on? Just comment below and help them out. And yeah, bye! I'm out. Wednesday.